All right, we're back, folks, for the season finale here for at FTRL. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it. Tune in later tonight for the Extreme Motorsports 99 Truck Series. And then coming up tomorrow night, we have the 4-Wide Racing and the Extreme Motorsports 99 Xfinity Series. So tune in for that right here on MaxspeedTV. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight. 82-degree air temperature, 89-degree track temperature, a little bit of a wind out of the northeast there. I know there is a nor'easter coming in, so it's probably affecting it because these are, I think they use realistic weather. But it shouldn't be 82 degrees. I think it's maybe about 10, you know. 100 laps are doing here tonight. That's 200 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, because we're running 75% fuel, should be about 35 to 45 laps, and pit road speed 55 miles an hour. All right, let's take a look at the points as they come into tonight. The gold point show, Femi Olat with a pretty good lead there over Justin Lisenby. Chad Oxendine in third, Jared Darling fourth, Ariotti fifth, and Anthony Emery dropped to sixth place in points. He is quite a bit out of it, and I think he's back in, so he is on the track. Okay. And looking at the Silver Cup, Terrell Baker top of the leaderboard, John Barry second, Bobby Cheney third, Howie Briss fourth, Cody Miller fifth, and Patrick Colby sixth. So that's your gold and cup, and they will be. We're going to have Jared up into the booth with us here later on, and he's going to be going over what the payouts are and congratulating all the winners and everything. So you'll have to stick around for that. So that'll be pretty awesome. Can't wait to see that. Well, that's your points coming into tonight.
Very nice.
Hey, Mike, Becky, how's it going? Well, you were on the track. What's it feel like out there?
Actually, it's pretty decent. Considering I was a little surprised to see that they went with the Legacy Michigan track. Now, for those who may not be familiar with iRacing, the Legacy track is the way the track was before the reconfiguration in 2009. So this is the old surface. This is the surface that's notorious for chewing up tires. So while the setup, you can flat-foot it around here for about 10 laps or so, the tire wear here is huge compared to other mile-and-a-halfs that you go to. So I look for 4 tire stops almost every time these guys come in.
Well, I think that's pretty much a given, the way that, this track loves tires. And I don't know if it's I think this is an asphalt surface. So I don't know why it would be so abrasive, more than concrete. Concrete usually is much more abrasive. Something about, I guess it's because of the speeds on this track.
The speeds that they carry, and the age of the asphalt. If you notice, there's grooves all throughout the track here, and you're going almost especially in the draft, you're going nearly 200 mile an hour into the corner.
Right.
It's banked for it, but still, it shreds those tires, especially if you're flat footing it around here. Right. You're scrubbing that rubber off of the tire every lap. So it is a multi-groove track. So we may see 2, even 3 wide. Wouldn't surprise me here. You can hang 3 wide in the corners. So I'm sure we'll, especially as we get down closer to the end, we'll see a lot of guys jockeying for position.
Yep. It'll be fun. And folks, Jared has told me that next season won't be starting back up till May something. We haven't got the exact date yet. And it's going to be moving to Wednesday night. So so it doesn't conflict with the Coke series that'll be on Tuesday nights. And I think that's a very smart move. Those guys really thought that through when they, very good planning by Jared and Anthony there to think about that, because we don't want to conflict with them. We want to watch them guys race,
Right.
Bobby Zielinski, Femi Alat, Jake Nichols, guys that we know that are in there, and always fun to watch them.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a little bit different, but
Yep.
you get to watch them on Tuesday in the Coke, and then come here and watch them on Wednesday.
Yeah. It'll be fun. All right. About ready to head over to the national anthem here, folks. But make sure you click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the notification bell when we do go live, and give us a thumbs up on the video. That means a lot to the drivers, knowing that you guys really enjoy the show here. They put on the show, not me. I just broadcast it. They're the ones that put on the show. So a thumbs up shows them how much you appreciate that. All right, folks, we'll be right back after the national anthem. Stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. Everybody's just getting on the track here and getting ready for their warm-up lap to turn into qualifying time. Well, I'm glad everybody's doing good there. Becky, Matthew, Marcus, D.F. Williams, how you doing? Well, it's a single car qualifying there, Matthew, so they really don't get any draft off of anybody out there. So, single car qualifying.
Tony Hillebrands is coming around to put the first time on the board. That's a 39.171. Not a bad lap for being by yourself. Tyrell Baker to the point with the first sub 39.
I hit the wrong button there. Oops. My bad. Sorry. I got that bound to a key. I need to take that off of a key bind because it pops up on the screen. And I don't mean it to do that, but sorry about that.
Spencer Madden now on point.
Cody Miller, top spot. Still got some good qualifiers out here, though. Femi Olat, Jared Darling, he just went to 5th on the board. Femi Olat's yet to turn in a time. Elijah Grassi is on the track. Josh Robin. Freddie De La Rosa goes to 3rd. Bobby Chaney to 2nd. Holy smokes. Somebody's been doing some practicing.
It looks that way right now.
Yeah.
Our top 2 are both Silver Cup contenders. So, like they did their homework.
Femi's going to be coming around here in a minute to turn in his first lap time. Aaron Smith's on the track. Anthony Emery on the track.
And 16th quickest for Femi Olat. We'll see how much he picks it up on his second.
Elijah Grassi 13th. Josh Robin 12th. I've seen Sean Williams turn in a good time. 9th place. PCB up to 8th. Very nice. Femi coming around to complete his second lap. Oh, and he ran out of time.
He will start near the back of this field.
Oh, golly, man. I bet you that stings a little.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Running down through the grid. Cody Miller with the pole here, the first one of the season, with a 38.898. Congratulations to Cody for grabbing the pole. Bobby Chaney will start 2nd. Jared Darling 3rd. Spencer Madden in 4th. Freddie De La Rosa 5th. Ariotti finishes, or qualifies 6th, excuse me. Justin Lisenby 7th. Terrell Baker 8th. Sean Williams 9th. And Hayes Booth rounds out the top 10. Wayne?
Chad Oxendine's going to roll off 11th. Josh Robin 12th. Elijah Garcia 13th. Cole Freilich 14th. Howie Briss is going to start 15th. Tony Hillebrand 16th. John Barry 17th. And Femi Olat's going to roll off 18th. The last car to take qualifying time. Daniel Falkingham's going to start 20th. Or 19th, rather. And Will Klein's going to round out the top 20. Ready?
Aaron Smith 21st. Anthony Emery 22nd. Alex Warren 23rd. Zoltan Herczeg back in 24th. Spencer Owens 25th. Tom Mercier 26th. Sheldon Lockheed 27th. Somebody rolled in late. Looks like Cody Lama's 29th and Scott Shire. Somebody rolled in late. Scott Shire 30th, I'm going. So I don't know where 28 went. All right. Wow. This is going to be interesting. On the legacy track, too. All right, here we go. I do know just the guy to get us started. Old TCB.
Yes, sir.
Get him up here just a minute, and he can roll us out, get us going. $100 laps here tonight. They do have 3 green white checkers if we need them, but no resets. If you get damaged, you're on pit road getting it fixed.
Yes, sir. And they do have penalties for this session set up. If you get 17 incidents, that's a pass-through penalty on pit road. And if you get 21 incidents, you're disqualified from the race.
Ooh, man. Must be some new rules they're testing out for next season.
Possibly.
Let's get TCB up here. TCB, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Rudy Tootie?
Well, are you ready to go to Michigan here and do some racing?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. You know, race for this Silver Cup Championship. Been on my mind all week, Rudy. But here we are, and also, you know, the Gold Cup Championship is going on too. Let me not be selfish now, Rudy.
Right.
All right, here we are for the final time this season. Oh, here we go. All right, boys, here we are here in the Irish Hills of Michigan. Make your manufacturers happy. Can I get a good old manufacturer? I'm going to miss FCRL.
He can't beat that.
No, sir.
Thank you, Terrell. That was pretty awesome. That was, I think, the best one yet. All right. Well, Cody's really trying to hold off Jared right now, protecting that bottom. Jared pushes him right out there.
The bottom's really not where you want to be. You want to be right where he's at right now, the second lane from the bottom with this configuration. If you're down on that bottom near the white line, you're just going to chew your tires up. So look for guys to be in the second and third lanes the entire race.
Oh, Cody just grabbed a bonus point right there, leading the first lap of the race. But boy, I'll tell you, it's heating up behind him. Freddie D coming up from 5th place, already into 3rd after the first lap. Ooh, a little wiggle there going into the corner. Jared trying to make a run on the outside up here from Cody Miller. That could be a good spot. If he can get the run off of the corner, he might be able to lead a lap. Not going to happen, though. Cody just too strong right now. These guys are just flat-footing it up right now the way they're running. So,
yeah,
Justin Lisenby.
They're still side by side for the lead. As the tires start to wear, you're going to see that outside line usually become the preferred line as you get the bite up off the corner. And with a little drafting help, as you see Jared Darling have right here, he's going to pull ahead a little bit, but as they go down in the corner, they're going to be back side by side.
Yeah, I would expect that not to happen too much longer before that outside line is going to start prevailing. And boy, I'll tell you what, it's going to be really close at the line. I think Jared's going to get that lap. He got his bonus point.
Yes, he did. By 12 thousandths of a second, he led that lap, Rudy.
Man, I knew it was pretty close. Oh, man, Cody really loose there in the corner.
Oh, contact.
Wow, these guys are racing hard. But you got to race hard while you can before them tires start getting burned off, you know. Spencer Madden to the outside. He seen what Jared was doing up there and thought, yeah, well, maybe I could try that outside a little bit. I think right at the moment, I think the inside line is, like you said, kind of like the place to be on new tires.
Yeah, on new tires, that's where you want to be. But as they start to wear, you definitely want to be about middle of the groove, middle of the track, right where he's running up.
Right.
And if you can get to the outside of someone and pinch them down, then you can pretty much get by them. Just because as the tires start to wear, that inside line doesn't have the same bite up off the corner. The car wants to get loose or too tight, depending on how worn your tires are, and you have to let off the gas or either spin out or hit the guy outside of you.
Right. Well, Howie Briss in 12th place has battled quite a bit in the points. I do have a camera for him, and boy, he is right up on that wheel. Let me tell you, wow. Yeah, one of the Silver Cup drivers. In case you haven't figured it out, folks, if you see an S or a G in front of their name, S is Silver Cup and G is Gold Cup driver. So, in case you hadn't figured that out, I'm sure you're smart enough to figure that out. You guys have been around here long enough, you know how these guys do that. Williams and who is that? That is Howie Briss. Yeah, looking to his inside, but not going to happen. Wow, Howie Briss really loose out of two.
Yeah, so was Cole Freilich. Freilich almost hit the wall and had to check up, and that's caused him to lose several spots.
Ooh, wow, Jared went way up the hill, and Freddie D's going to take over second.
Yeah, that's the danger you run, running that outside line for so long. Eventually you get to a point where your tires start wearing, and it pulls you to that outside wall, and you just have to let out of it.
Yep. Oh, that's too bad. Because they were both running so good right back there. Pharrell Baker still hanging on in 8th. Let's go to the back here, check on some drivers. John Barry, 19th for him. Lost a couple of positions. I don't think he's too awful concerned at the moment here. Chad Oxendine, I do have a webcam for him. Let's check in on Chad Oxendine, see what's going on with him. Looks like he's just out here for a good time tonight.
And we're 3 wide for 4th, Rudy. Ariotti took it to the bottom and gained several spots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ari, great driver. Full side by side with Jared Darling now. And TCB now into 6th place. He's picked up a couple positions.
Yeah, there was a big shakeup last lap as it was Freddie De La Rosa just to the inside of Cody Miller. He had to check up or he was going to take them both out. And that checked up the rest of the field and allowed Ariotti to get that run.
And it looks like Ariotti does clear Jared Darling and goes into 4th. So he's picking up a few.
I think Darling may have abused his tires a little bit as De La Rosa goes for the crossover.
Oh, yeah.
That's not out of bounds here.
Nope. Man, good job by Freddie.
On the apron.
Wow.
You don't see that too often.
Nope. Well, he had such a huge run, you know, you don't want to waste it.
Yeah, exactly.
Freddie D leads his first lap. Well, he's not into points, so it, you know. But hey, he can out here for the W.
Yes, sir.
All right, Zoltan Herzog from 24th to 12th. He is coming.
Yes, sir. He's been cutting through the field. He's passed them high. He's passed them low. He's even passed them in the middle, 3 wide. But he's making it happen right now.
Well, let's check in on our one of our other drivers here, Femio Lat.
Yeah, Femi's out there riding right now. He's doing what he needs to do, protecting the car, making sure he stays out of any trouble that's going to happen in front of him. And that's really all he needs to do to lock this championship up, is just have a consistent day, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, and a little FYI, the only black striper out there tonight. Yeah, Femi, actually one of the drivers, black stripe drivers.
Nice.
Anthony Emery right behind him. Anthony pretty much eliminated from winning the chase here, or the Gold Cup, I should say, not the chase, the Gold Cup. He is 6th in the points right now and quite a ways behind Femio Lat, so it's going to be pretty much kind of all up to Femi to try to pull this out here tonight. Or behind him, Will Klein, the guy that can sneak up through the middle and steal wins. I'm telling you, the guy's got to be the luckiest guy I've ever seen in iRacing. I just seen a clip the other day, Dwayne, a clip on Twitch that somebody did. He was running, I think they were at Daytona, and he was like running 4th, and everybody got together and piled up right in front of him. He drove right up through the middle and got the win.
Wow.
He's done that so many times, it's countless. I give up trying to keep up with it, how many times he's done that. So.
Well, the one man out there right now who burned up his tires early, Jared Darling, he's all the way back to 9th now, Rudy, and still dropping.
Yeah. Well, he got his lap led, and I think that's what he was really concerned about, Dwayne. He wanted to get that one lap led. Get that bonus point, Ariotti running for the Gold Cup here tonight. He is the guy that's closest to the front here of the Gold Cup drivers. I caught a little bit too, actually. Justin Lisenby is back here in 7th place.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back.
Uh-oh. Oh, Tony Hilbrand. Tony Hilbrand, but no caution. Let's go check it out.
Oh, he got a little bit loose coming out of 2. Makes contact with Chad Oxendine. Chad does a really good job of saving it, though he hits the wall, comes back and just tags Hilbrand just from bouncing off the wall there, and that sent Hilbrand's down through the infield. Femio Lat gets a ton of damage off of that, Rudy.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he T-boned him. He tried to miss it, but...
With no caution, this is going to be costly for our points leader.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad right there.
And remember, they have no resets here. Any damage incurred, he's going to have to get that fixed on pit road. And unless they have a caution, that's going to be an eternity.
Yeah. Well, that made Justin Lisenby smile a little bit, because now he's back far enough that actually Lisenby could actually pass him in the point. So, yeah, Femio Lat, man, he has got to see if he can't get the pit road, get that looked at under the first caution. So, man, tough break for Femi. Not the way he wanted to end. He didn't want to end the season that way.
No, definitely not. We'll keep an eye on Femi here throughout the rest of the race, but not looking good for the current points leader.
Nope. Cody Miller is still hanging on to 2nd. Ariotti now in 3rd.
It's really interesting to see that we have 3 of the Gold Cup drivers outside of the top 20 right now, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony Emery, Chad Oxendine, and Femi Olat. Tony Hilbrand's first one to take it behind the wall.
Yeah, it looks like that damage. He hit that inside wall head on, so his motor was probably done.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at Zoltan Herczeg. He just passed 2 drivers up in 1 lap right there, so he's into 8th place. But we were talking about Jared Darling. He just went back to 11th.
Yes, sir, and looks like he's about to lose that.
Yeah, that's his teammate there, Josh Robin, trying to help him with a little draft. And here comes Daniel Falkingham.
Yeah, and for Darling, that's just a product of him running that outside line so hard in the first 5 laps. He just burned up his tires.
Yep. Well, we're about halfway through of the first fuel run here in the first pit stops. They should have to make about 2 pit stops throughout this race. That just opened up the door, the outside there. Josh Robin that may get by, and he does get by Jared Darling. Jared's going backwards really quick.
Yes, sir. And Ariati is looking to the inside of Cody Miller, and I believe he's going to get him here, Rudy.
Yeah, at the line he's going to have him, but he hasn't really technically completed the pass. Yeah, he got him at the line.
Miller doesn't have much draft help right now. It's going to be how smoothly which these drivers get through turn 2 as to who's going to come out ahead. And it looks like Ariati's going to lose that battle.
Yep, for sure. But boy, I'm going to tell you, Ariati's right on that bumper.
Yes, he is.
Dang, good racing going on right now. TCB up to 5th place. He actually got around Justin Lisenby. Holy smokes. And, you know, I was going to tell you, we've got a battle here between Zoltan Herczeg and Sean Williams, but I was going to tell you, Sean Williams, he can win at this track. So keep your eye on Sean Williams tonight. He said he's going to win tonight. I know we hear a lot of drivers say that, don't we?
We do.
But, you know, Sean is pretty good at Michigan.
Yeah, there are some tracks that just fit a specific driver's driving style, and it's really nice to have that because that gives you a lot of confidence to make moves that you might otherwise make.
Freddie D pulling away now by a full second. He's actually got a full second lead. Freddie,
yes, he does.
He's ready to go to victory lane tonight.
Oh yeah, he's got something to prove. He'd like a lot of momentum to build up heading into next season, and a win here would do that for him.
Yeah. Now, one that I'm not sure what happened to him, or where he went. Oh, okay, there he is. Hayes Booth actually dropping 4 positions since the start of the race, and John Barry's coming up on the inside of him now.
Yeah, and we've reached that point of the run where the outside line is starting to be the preferred line. Seeing a lot of passes now being made out there.
I love this track because you can go into the corners so fast, you know.
And Ariati just had a moment, had to check up big time as he touched fenders with Terrell Baker coming out of 2. Good save, but he almost lost it.
Oh my gosh. Guy's got Zoltan right on his bumper. The PCB up to 4th.
And this is also the point of the run where you're seeing guys who have burned up their tires, they're starting to go backwards. The guys who have saved their tires, like Zoltan, they're coming to the front.
Yep. Another good racer here, Alex Warren. I think if he would have had some pretty good races put together this season, he would have done much better in the points, but he's still hanging in there. He picked up 6 spots since the start of the race, so doing good. And I do have Cole Frelick's onboard cam here. Let me get to him. There you go. He's in the green room.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got a green room. Whole Fralick, staying focused right now. They're pretty good. Only dropped 4 positions, but it's early. It's really early.
Yeah, we're only a quarter of the way through this race.
Oh, Aaron Smith. Wow, he went off the track there. Coming
Yes,
out
sir.
of turn 2.
Smacked the wall, got tight, hit the wall with the full side of the car, and it just shot him down through the apron there. But he kept it going. No harm, no foul. We're still under green.
Yep. Well, Femi Olat now dead last on the field. This could be championship implications right now with
Yes, sir.
Justin Lisenby up in 5th place. That would be Lisenby would be the champion.
Yeah,
We got our
and-
first
and
taker on pit road, Josh Robin.
I see that. Now for Femi, this is bad news. He's at this point essentially half a lap down. He's got to hope that he can get in here and get some of that damage fixed. He's hoping for a caution. That's really what he needs, because under
Yeah.
caution, this is a huge track. Under caution, he can probably get a good chunk of that damage fixed, but not under green. You just lose too many laps.
Freddie D with about 1.5 seconds over Cody Miller now. And Cody's actually pulled away from Bobby Chaney. Bobby Chaney into 3rd. Justin Lisenby. And then we got a battle here. Zoltan Herzeg looking to the inside of Terrell Baker. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Good race right there. I can't believe how many positions Zoltan has picked up. This is unbelievable.
Yes, sir. He started 24th on the field. We've been green the whole way. Now finds himself up to 5th. And working on getting 4th here
Oh.
from... Ooh,
That was close.
yes, it was.
Cody Miller
He-
just took Terrell Baker's nose off.
So Freddie better watch out. I know he's got a 3-second lead over Zoltan right now, but Zoltan has proven he can manage his tires. Right now, he's passing so many guys, not because he's necessarily driving the car faster. He's more consistent. His lap times compared to the other guys have been right around where they started. Now, of course, they're not as fast as when they started the race because of natural tire wear, but he's been very consistent of running about a 1/10, not much more than a 1/10 a second slower for the last 20 laps, Rudy. So
Yeah.
he's definitely able to manage those tires.
Well, here he comes. Zoltan looking to take over 4th from Justin Lisenby.
And there he goes.
Man, he's got the run. Oh my gosh, Josh Robin. Look at this 3 wide. Josh got them new tires.
Yes, sir.
Look
Nothing
how
like
much
new
it-
tires to make you feel like a superhero.
Man, he is going to get his lap back.
Yes, he is, and in a hurry. Well, if you look at the lap times, this is how much tires matter here on this configuration of Michigan. Our leader last time by ran a 40.4. Josh Robin ran a 39.3, so over a second
Right.
faster than the leader right now on fresh tires.
Yes, he is. Man, he's about to
Tom-
unlap himself.
Yes, sir. Tom Mercer took notice. He's on pit road.
Yep. Freddie D he's almost 2 seconds ahead of Cody Miller now. More guys are starting to come in. I think what they're trying to do is to get on a different pit cycle than everybody else, so they don't have to deal with a lot of guys on pit road.
Right. And that's not a
And,
bad strategy.
yeah.
You
And he
don't want to
might-
do that too early, though.
Yeah, he might just split it up like, I don't know, 30 or something. I don't know, 30, 31, and then finish it out or something. Sometimes them guys calculate that out, how they want to do it.
Right.
So
And
these guys
it-
still out here.
it's a product of, you definitely don't want to do it too soon, because all
Right.
that, if you do it too soon, everything you gain on those new tires, you're going to lose when everybody else comes in and gets fresh tires. So you want to kind of aim for halfway through the run, closer to the end of everyone else's run, so you get that advantage and can keep it.
Right. Well, Josh is coming up behind Freddie. Let's see if he can unlap himself. He shouldn't have a problem.
No, he definitely should not. This is going to be...
Oh, Freddie's
and Freddie
coming in.
comes straight to pit road. That's not a bad call. Saw the fresh tires coming, said, you know what? I need some of those myself.
Yep, Cody
And
Miller's
Sean
coming
Williams
in.
comes
Sean
in with
Williams.
him.
Yeah. But that let Bobby Chaney lead a lap. Oh, for just long enough to lead a lap, and Zoltan took over the lead. Wow.
24th to first.
Can you even fathom that? That is so hard to imagine that how he can run through the field like that. Golly.
It's all a product of saving your tires.
Here comes Bobby Chaney and Justin Lisenby coming to pit road.
Now, Zoltan better be paying attention to that. He should be on pit road here very soon. He does not want to stay out here and let these guys run around on new tires.
This actually what this has done right now is these guys have split it up exactly what I said. See, they're going to lap 34, and then they'll go to like laps, 78, and then they'll be able to make it to the end. So, you know, they'll have decently fresh tires. Maybe not too fresh, but I'm thinking Zoltan is coming in. Yep, he's coming in.
And credit to Freddie D. He's the one that caused this. Him coming in forced everyone's hand, whether they had the fuel to stay out there or not. You can't risk it. Once you see the leader come in, you better be on pit road.
Yep, and these guys are all coming in right now. Oh my gosh, every single one of them are coming in.
Yes, sir. This is going to complete the cycle of pit stops, and it looks like Bobby Chaney may be inheriting the lead here. Let me take a look.
I think Freddie D is going to wind up having it when he comes around, I think.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he just got by Josh Robin.
Yep. Wow, what a race off of pit road.
I just saw that. Wow.
That was unbelievable right there.
Yeah, got to get it sorted out before the turn.
Yep. Got Freddie D back in the lead. And Josh Robin second, but now don't forget he pitted way early. He's got about 7 lap older tires than Freddie does right now. Daniel Falkingham picking up a ton of positions just now. He comes off of pit road. He is in 4th. So this is the closest to the front we've seen. Daniel started 19th.
And look how well that worked for Josh Robin, Rudy. He was 15th when he came to pit road, and now he's up here in 2nd, just a couple seconds behind the leader.
No, it was pretty amazing. Guys are good at strategizing these races. They're really good. Cody Miller now in 3rd, and he does have a mirror full of Daniel Falkingham. I don't think it's going to be much longer here. Daniel's going to make that run on Cody.
And right now, I think Josh Robin may have pitted a few laps too soon, Rudy, because his lap times are now down in the 42nd bracket.
Yeah.
And these guys are still running 38.9. So we'll see how far back this takes him, but it's at least got him up there. Should a caution come out, he'll be in good standing. Rudy,
3 wide back here for 5th.
4 wide.
4 wide. Oh my gosh. These guys are a lot braver than me, I'm going to tell you. Wow, that was crazy right there. Ariotti up on the outside.
Yeah, and still 4 wide or 3 wide.
Oh.
Now this is very tricky for the guy in the middle because the car has a tendency to get really loose. Bobby Chaney did a really good job of keeping the wheels under him.
Yeah, Zoltan, he kind of backed off a little bit there. I think he was going to try to do it, but I think he's kind of waiting just a few more laps here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Here we go. 3 wide again. Terrell giving Bobby Cheney a good push on the straightaway. Just enough to keep Bobby ahead of Zoltan at the moment. Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Look out, contact.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Terrell Baker and Sean Williams.
Everybody gets through it. We stay green.
Oh, man.
Bad news for Femi Olat, who is now about half a straightaway ahead of the leader.
Marcolian, is that how you say that? Marcolian, yeah. Hey, welcome you guys. Welcome to the channel there. We appreciate you stopping by. Give us a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if it's your first time here. We do appreciate that. Freddie with a 4.5 second lead.
That's quite amazing.
Yeah, he's on his way to victory lane. He's already checking out on the field.
And that's a product of being the first one on pit road and stretching that lead out. Everybody who was pitting behind him, they were playing catch up, so that's allowed him a 4.5 second lead now, as everybody's trying to run him down. And he's only got 3 lap newer tires than the last guys who pitted, so he's on equal footing here and still running faster than these guys who pitted after him.
Yeah, you bet. Ariotti trying to stay ahead of Zoltan Hertzeg right now. Zoltan, I think, is one of the biggest movers out there, coming from 24th and actually stayed out there long enough to lead a lap. So that says a lot about the skill level there of Zoltan Hertzeg. Terrell Baker, 6th place. And he's got a little bit of damage on the nose of his car. I don't know if you see that or not.
A little bit.
Yeah, I can see. I don't know how he got that. Almost like he got into the back of somebody, but these cup cars don't.
Makes a move on Cody Miller, and he takes second. Miller in the wall.
Oh, man. Good save by Cody.
Yeah, but he's lost a lot of momentum. These guys are barreling down on him in a hurry.
See, Cody trying to win that silver. I don't think it's, well, I don't really think it's possible. He may, but he's 5th in points, but he is, wow, he's a long ways back, like 39 points behind Terrell Baker. Terrell Baker right now is in a good battle with John Berry for the points. They're only 6 points separating them. So Terrell's got to run excellent here tonight if he's going to win that Silver Cup. Looking good so far, though.
Yes, sir.
John Berry's back in 10th place. But John's got to pick it up a ton here if he's going to get to Terrell and try to pass him. But some of these guys are kind of laying back just a little to kind of, let's get some of the laps chewed down. Will Klein now up to 11th after starting 20th. So he's coming along pretty good. Alex Warren now looking to the inside. I guess Bobby Cheney to the outside of Alex Warren. I'm not sure who's passing who there, but, and here comes Jared Darling back. Well, it's like you said earlier, if you're going to do any racing, you've got to do it in the first 20 laps. After that, you just got to kind of ride, until you get some new tires on.
And Bobby Cheney was pushing Alex Warren all the way up the front stretch, got him loose going into one, and they both had to check up, and that allowed Darling to just clear them both.
Well, back up to second place here, Daniel Falkingham. You can't even see Freddie. He's way up there. He's like a half a straightaway ahead of everybody.
Yes,
4.5 seconds.
He's actually just now put Femi Olat 1 lap down.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer for Femi. not a way to go out. You know, he doesn't want to lose the championship from that. Really nothing he could do. He tried to avoid it, but just couldn't. It's so difficult to, you know, you don't know whether to go to the high side or low side to try to miss somebody. And when they spin right in front of you, you're committed then. So, but,
Yeah, he's not a happy camper in that car right now. I can guarantee you.
nope. I would not be surprised to see Femi just take it behind the wall here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because a lot could happen out there yet.
Yeah, he's only one lap down. All it's going to take for him to get caught back up is a caution. And under that caution, he'd be able to get a lot of that damage fixed. So I'm sure he's holding out hope for that. And some of these guys are trying to give it to him.
Well, another one I'm concerned about, one of the Gold Cup drivers, is Chad Oxendine. He would be the next one to go a lap down. He's only about 10 seconds ahead of Freddie right now. I don't know what happened there. I know he's got a little bit of I think it's right front damage. If I can get in here. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, he's got a little bit of right front damage.
Made contact with a couple of drivers early on in the run, and that's where he got the damage. So looks like it's also affecting him as well. So this is an interesting race here. Our Gold Cup drivers not having a good showing of it. Justin Lisenby now back to 24th as well. The closest to him would be Anthony Emery in 14th. And then Jared Darling 6th and Ariotti in 3rd.
Yeah. He's trying to make something out of the season, but I don't know if I think he is so far back in the points here. Let me look at it. Yeah, he's so far back in the points, there's no way that he could actually reach. I think the guy that is going to be, I don't know, Jared Darling. It's so hard to tell right now because Lisenby and Oxendine so far back in the field, you know, that I'm not even sure how this is going to all wind up. I don't really know.
And we got a wreck on the front.
Uh-oh.
Bobby Cheney through the grass. Oh, he had a little help from Spencer Madden.
Oh, so check it out here. Yeah, he did. A little man, Spencer was really beating on that back bumper.
Yes, sir. I went back and looked. This started about a lap previous. They were just beating and banging on each other, especially in 1 and 2. And it just cultivated and ended in turn 4. With Madden just kind of taking him out.
Man. Yeah, he did. Spencer actually able to continue on. He pulled it through the grass, but Bobby Cheney going back, man, that could upset the gold or the silver series there. I know Terrell Baker's the one that's battling right now for that, but Terrell Baker is now back in 10th spot.
Yeah,
and John Barry got by him.
Yeah, Terrell has quite a bit of front end damage there. Looks like he got into the back of somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened on pit road or what, but he is definitely, it hasn't affected him as much as it's affected Femi Olat, but he's definitely not as fast as the cars in front of him right now.
I know if I was Femi, I wouldn't be happy. I would not be happy. I mean, it wasn't anybody's fault. The way I'm looking at it. Oh man. What a save by Will Klein.
Wow.
Unbelievable. That car was gone.
Yeah, I don't know how he managed that, but that was impressive.
Yes, it was. Man, 3 of them. Man, that was, wow. It was Cody Miller and I think Jared Darling. Wow. I'm sorry, John Barry. John Barry's going to come out on top of that. He's passing up Cody Miller right now and goes into 6th place. Elijah Gracia in 10th. This is the closest he's been to the front tonight. Comes up on Terrell Baker. I'll check in with some of our other Gold Cup drivers. Lisenby, long ways up to 20th place. Howie Briss. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
and
know. That was a bad pit stop. That's what that was.
I've been in Lisenby's shoes, man. That's such a disheartening feeling, being out there all by yourself, no drafting help. You're watching the guys in front of you slowly get smaller. He needs a caution or a very, very good short pit to get caught up here.
Yep. Ariotti got by Daniel Falkingham. Now Zoltan Hertzeg coming up on him. And I'll tell you what, Zoltan is fast here tonight.
And I tell you what, Josh Robin just came off of pit road again, so it won't be too much longer. We'll be seeing these guys come back down for their final stop.
Well, I don't know. He's pitting on some different strategy. I don't know what that is, because he went about 30 laps on the first stop, and that one he only ran about 25. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Josh, but yeah, he goes 2 laps down now.
I think he's setting up for a fuel strategy run, Rudy. He could probably make it from here. We've got 44 to go. It's going to be close.
Yeah, but he's 2 laps down now.
Yeah, well, if he can stay out there, he might be able to do it. It's going to be really close.
Well, Femi's liking this because the more guys that do come down there, the better shot he's going to have here to maybe win this championship. I'm going to really pay attention to this Gold Cup series because Lisenby, Pat Oxendine, and Jared Darling. Now, Jared Darling's up to 5th. I would say I'm not sure. It's just too jumbled up here to even follow, because of where they're at in the point. Jared Darling, he is quite a ways back. He's only got 4,069 points. Femi Olat's got 4,100. Femi is back in 27. So that's a lot of points right there. That's 22 points. So 22 from Jared would be what, 80, 89, or no, I'm sorry, 91. Yeah, and it would be 91 points. It wouldn't be enough to reach Femi. But the one that, they has the next one would be of Justin Lisenby. Lisenby. I keep calling him Lisenby. I've called him Lisenby for years now.
Right.
And then somebody told me here a couple of weeks ago it was Lisenby. I was like, I've called him Justin Lisenby forever. Nobody's ever told me any different.
Right.
So, yeah. Anthony Emery up to 9th.
Yeah, and we've had a number of drivers looking for pit road. So I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of them hit it here very soon.
Yeah. And Freddie's pulled away now from Ariotti by over 5 seconds. 5.1 seconds, or 5 seconds, I guess. Ariotti and Ari, he's a winning driver here too. I know he kind of took a little hiatus there for a while, and when he came back, he wasn't quite as strong as some of these other guys because they kept racing, and he wasn't, He kind of got out of the practice a little bit, but he's got back into groove. I don't think it's the old Ariotti groove that he was in a long time ago, because Ari was, he was very fast and won a lot of races. And been a while. Zoltan Hertzeg into 3rd. Puts the Falkingham back to 4th. Jared Darling coming up on him. 5th spot. So he's trying everything he can to get as many points ahead of Femi as he can. I mean, he's ahead of Oxendine and Lisenby on the track, but point, they are kind of close in points, and right now he would beat them in points for second. But whether he would have enough to beat Femi Olat for the championship or for the Gold Cup, I don't know. So we'll probably have to wait till they do the points up at the end before we get the official word.
Right. Well, if my calculations are correct, Rudy, we're going to see Freddie on pit road in 5 laps.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah,
Yeah,
5 or maybe 6.
Yeah, he ran 34 laps on his first run. He's about to run 34 laps, and when he pits, it's going to be 34 to go. So it looks like he's pretty much split the race in 34 lap segments.
Ariati and Zoltan Herkzeg in a good battle back here.
And keep in mind, this is the battle for second, and they're still 5.5 seconds behind the leader.
Was that Zoltan? Oh, no. I was thinking they had a fancy decoration on their hood, but nope, I was wrong. Yeah, this is Ariati. Tell you what, really pushing it for this Gold Cup. He's got a heck of a hole to dig out of, though, Dwayne.
Yes, he does.
And he is, the 38, no. 38 points out of from beating Femi Olat. He's going to give it his all, I can assure you.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. I tell you, two of the surprises that I'm seeing right now, Chad Oxendine 24th, and Bobby Cheney 23rd. I expected those guys to be a little bit closer to the front at this stage of the race.
Yeah, I don't know. Bobby might be just riding right now, just taking his time. You know, they got to get through the final pit stop here. Maybe we'll see him pick it up. Golly, man, he's over 3/4 of a lap behind our leader right now.
Yeah, Chad Oxendine is directly ahead of our leader, about to find himself a lap down with Femi Olat.
You know, I'm telling you, isn't that something? These guys need a caution really bad.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Freddie's coming up behind him. Freddie's got a 5.6 second lead over Ariati. And now Zoltan's looking like he's really not trying to get by Ariati right now.
Freddie is on pit road.
Freddie, yep, making his final pit stop.
Like 34 to go, just like I thought. And pit road is about to be a very busy place.
Yep, a lot more people will be coming in here shortly. Sheldon Lockey, Freddie D, Howie Briss.
Freddie overshot his pit box.
Oh no. Well, he did have a little bit of a cushion there.
Yeah, it shouldn't hurt him too bad.
Yep. Zoltan to the inside now of Ariati, and it's going to be really close at the line. Really close. Ariati tries to come back. I think Ariati got him at the line. Oh, and then another battle here. Daniel Falkingham and Jared Darling going at it.
And Zoltan gets by Ariati through one.
Very good.
But Freddie's right in front of him. He's going to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, now these guys should be thinking about pit road, or I would not stay out there too much longer.
No, you can't. You have to come now, or
Ariati's coming in.
Yeah, if you stay out any longer than this, Freddie's going to be 10 seconds or more ahead of you when you come off pit road.
Yeah. Yeah, Zoltan needs to think about pit road like immediately. But, you know, he is better on the long run. I got to say, he's pretty fast on the long run.
He's definitely good at saving his tires. I've been impressed with just how much of his tires he can save and still be fast enough to stay ahead of the competition. He's done a really good job of that. And here he comes.
Yep, here he comes. Yeah, I think he's seen once. Oh man, he caught the grass. I don't know if that was enough.
No harm, no foul. He got back in before he hit the commitment cone.
Wow, that was really close.
Yes.
And Anthony Emery stays out to lead a lap. Oh my gosh, some guys are. Wow, Will Klein almost took the side right off of Anthony's car.
Wow.
Yep. So 3 drivers left to come to pit road. Anthony Emery, Spencer Owens, and Hayes Booth. And everybody will have made their final pit stop. I think we're going to see Anthony come in, right? No, he's not going to come in yet. Oh, yeah, here he comes. Okay. So, and Spencer's coming in. Hayes Booth is going to stay out, maybe.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's going to stay out. He's going to stay out long enough to lead a lap. He's not in the Gold Cup or the Silver Cup. So once this all shake out, Freddie's going to be back in command here. And he's going to have about a 6.8 second lead over Ariotti. So that back up on pit road did not cost Freddie a dime. I think it's going to be a Freddie De La Rosa kind of night here. He's already clinched the most laps led, but it's just too bad Freddie was eliminated from the Gold Cup. Man, that was a shame.
Yeah.
I like the way they did this year, man. This was pretty awesome. Hayes Booth on pit road. So that will eventually, yeah, here comes Freddie. He's going to take over the lead again. That can't be right. Okay, I was going to say, wow, it was really showing up messed up there for a second. But yeah, Ariotti's 6.5 seconds back.
I was really curious what was happening there, but yeah,
Yep.
It's finally updated for me.
Yep, mine, it was like, what? He's like a minute behind. What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I believe that was a minute behind Hayes Booth. Hayes just now came back on track, and Freddie just took over as the leader again.
Hayes back in 19th. Not had the night he wanted tonight. And now that everybody's made their final pit stops, let's check in with some of the Gold Cup drivers here. Chad Oxendine, 24th position. And wow, he was going to be third in line for the Gold Cup. Femi Olat, I'm not going to count out that man for the championship or the Gold Cup yet. Because things are still happening out there on the track. We could see a caution. It's just so hard to tell at this point.
Well, Rudy, it's been green this whole time.
Yeah.
One thing we haven't done yet. How about a little crank it up?
All right, let's do this. Get it set up. All right, we're back. And Freddie De La Rosa now, let's see, 6.2 seconds ahead of Ariotti. And Ari man, he has got some serious company behind him. And it just seems like he cannot shake Daniel Falkingham at all. Falkingham has been staying with him. And here comes Zoltan Herzeg into the picture now, fourth spot after starting 20th. Right now, the Gold Cup, right now, Ariotti's in second. Jared Darling's in fifth. Anthony Emery, ninth. These are the Gold Cup drivers. Justin Lisenby in 17th. Let's see. Chad Oxendine, 24th. And Femi Olat, 26th. That's your Gold Cup driver. Now, the closest Silver Cup driver to the front is John Barry. Terrell Baker in 10th spot. Cody Miller, 13th. Howie Briss, 16th. And Bobby Chaney back in 23rd. That's your Gold or your Silver Cup driver. I'll tell you what, it doesn't look like they're even remotely, maybe closing the gap a little bit on Freddie D, but I don't know. That's like taking a bucket of water out of the ocean, because we're going to be coming to 20 to go here in a couple more laps, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. This has been a caution-free race. Green flag the whole way so far. And I tell you, I'm impressed with the run these guys have had here. And ever since about the quarter mark of the race, it's been all Freddie D.
Yep. Oh, Falkingham's got company now. He's got Zoltan Herzeg putting the pressure on him. And I think Zoltan may have enough to get by Daniel. You know, that remains to be seen, but I think he may have enough to get by him. Zoltan definitely been one of the fastest guys out there on the track today, without a doubt. You know, just really, really, really on it. And it looks like they're trying to get by Chad Oxendine. Chad running back a lap down, actually first car lap down in 24th. Not the day he wanted to have today for sure. Man, oh man, it's been a downhill struggle for him. Did I say downhill? I meant uphill struggle. Downhill struggle. Well, you know what I meant.
I did.
So here comes Jared Darling, Don Barry, Alex Warren. Alex come from 23rd and 7th. 19 to go at the line. Freddie D with a 5.5 second lead over Ariotti. He hasn't gotten any camera time tonight. Well, he's been out there stinking up the show, you know.
Right. Well, Rudy,
Anthony Emery. Go ahead.
I think Femi might be okay. I just did the calculations. He came into this race 22 points ahead of Lisenby. Lisenby, if Femi stays where he's at in 26th, Lisenby would have to finish in the top 5 to overtake him. And right now he's 7th, 17th, 18 seconds behind the lead.
Yep.
Unless he gets a caution, I just don't see him being able to get up there and overtake it.
Okay. I'm glad you did the math on it. I couldn't do it in my head that quick. Because they keep changing positions, and you know,
right.
It's just too hard to keep up with. So
yeah. Now Ariotti came into the race 38 points behind Femi. So unless Femi just finished dead last, which he is not going to do, he's up to 26 now. As Sean Williams and Cole Freilich and Tony Hillebrands have called it quits. The only one who could really get to him is Lisenby. Everyone else is too far back.
yeah.
So it looks like unless Lisenby can make a charge to the front, Femi Olat is still going to be your champion, even though he's last on the field of those still running 2 laps down. So it looks like all he's got to do is finish, and he'll be your champion. Unless they get a caution, that could change everything. it's a little bit different in the Silver Cup here. Baker right now he was 6 points behind Barry, and right now Barry is about 4 positions ahead of him. If Baker stays where he's at and Barry can get to 4th, he'll win the Silver Cup. So still a very close race there. Too close to call at this point. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
Well, Terrell Baker just lost 2 positions in 1 lap right there. So now he goes back to 12. So that's even going to spread that out further.
Yes, sir. That's going to, let's see. Let me do the math real quick.
That's 8 points different.
Yes, sir. So right now, Barry is in the lead for the Silver Cup.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, he deserves it. He's had a pretty good season this season. You know, I mean, Terrell did too. You know, to be knocking on the door like that, that's pretty awesome that these guys are in that tight of a battle for that Silver Cup. It's a lot tighter battle than the Gold Cup is. Got to say that.
Yes, it is. By quite a bit.
Yep. Jared Darling's going to pick up some points here tonight, but it's not going to be enough. He may finish 2nd or 3rd in the points, maybe, at the end. Walkingham got around, or trying to stay ahead of Zoltan, I should say, not got around him. But he's trying to stay ahead of Zoltan, and those two kind of equalized right now. Pretty much running almost identical times on the track. Here goes Zoltan, just as I say it.
Yep. It's very rare for a race to go flag to flag without a caution. I think we're going to achieve that here tonight.
That's possible. 13 to go, I think, at the line. Yeah, it'd be 13 to go. Yep. And 5.4 seconds back to 2nd place. Unbelievable run for Freddie tonight. Gosh, he's already led 69 laps.
Yes, sir. And once he made that first pit, once he got out front, right before that first round of pit stops, he's never looked back.
Well, I hope the drivers stick around afterward, because we're not sure how the points are going to shake out officially until they do up the points and announce who the Gold Cup winner. And Jared wants me to get him up to the booth here. He's going to announce all the drivers and how they're going to finish, how much money they're going to win. So I hope all the drivers stick around. I hope they don't leave.
Yeah, my calculations are just speculation and not official until the end of the race.
Right.
Put that disclaimer on there.
There you
Hashtag.
go. Hashtag. Lisenby up to 15th. He was the closest to Femi. See, what were they? What did I say those were? 22 points? If I'm right?
Yeah, 22 points difference between Femi and Lisenby. And it's going to take a caution because Lisenby's going to have to finish, like I said, in the top 5 if he's going to overtake Femi here.
Yeah. And with Oxendine, he's pretty much done for. He's not going to be a factor. It's going to be between Jared Darling and Justin Lisenby. And Lisenby back in 15th and Jared Darling up in 4th. That's not much, not a big difference. 11, well, it is enough that it could possibly put Jared Darling into 2nd in the points.
It very well could. Yes, sir. They're very close. Darling was only 13 points behind Lisenby coming in. So as long as he finishes 14 or more spots ahead of him, he'll pass him.
Yeah.
And right now, he is currently
11
spots ahead. So
yeah,
it's going to be very close.
All right, 10 to go, 9 to go, I think. 9 laps to go. And boy, Freddie is still passing cars out here like they're standing still. He just passed up the number 84 there, Cody Lamas. We haven't even talked about Cody today. That's the first time he's won a lap down. Started 29th, running in 22nd. First car. Next one to be Tom Mercier, which is just ahead of the leader. Tom, great driver too. Was eliminated from the Gold Cup. And right ahead of him is Aaron Smith. I really expected that banana car there to run a whole lot better than that, but I don't know. I think he kind of got a little bit of a scare there when he almost lost it earlier. And coming off of turn 2, man, he almost bet it right there.
Yeah, he did hit the wall and got some damage as well, so that's also played a factor.
Bobby Chaney now up to 19th. He's picked up quite a few more spots after such a great qualifying effort. Started on the outside of the front row, start of the race. Ace Booth now in 18th. He's slipped from 10th back to 18th. Scott Shire from 30th to 17th. Scott having a good run here today. Howie Briss now in 16th. Sheldon Lockey, we ain't talked about Sheldon today. I know he was battling there with Scott Shire for a while. And now he's battling with, it looks like the lap car there is Spencer Madden. Spencer, looks like he just stopped a few laps ago and got some fresh tires. Well, he's going to be a lot faster than some of these guys out here right now.
Right.
And yeah, Josh Robin also stopped. So those guys are definitely. Femio Lat, wow, he's still in 26th place. No chance of maybe picking up another spot. I don't think that's going to happen, but he still could be our champion. But the guy out front has been the story of the night, Freddie D. And man, I'm telling you, that car, he is on it tonight. He came here to win.
Yes, he did. And right now, as we come to the line, it's going to be 5 laps to go. So 10 more miles for Freddie D.
Well, it'd be a feat that I think we've seen, what, 1 or 2 races? I can't remember. This season here, I think that went green flag the whole way. Maybe a few more than that. I'm not sure. But another race here that these guys put on tonight, flag to flag with no cautions.
Yes, sir. I've been really impressed with the way these guys can do that, and it's just a testament to them and how they run, and competitive, but can still get the job done.
All right, 4 laps to go. So Freddie will lead 82 laps tonight if he can win this out of the 100 laps. So, man, what an impressive run.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely
That's
impressive.
what you call a dominating and performing.
Yes. Justin Lisenby, 14th place. And he's trying to see if he can get by Cody Miller to pick up one more position here. And then I don't know, that may be the last position he can pick up if he can get there.
And you know, Rudy, I wouldn't count out Ariati for getting a podium finish because to the season, because he was only 5 points behind Oxendine and Darling, 3 points behind Darling coming in. Right. He's well ahead of them. So he could come out second place or third.
Yeah, well.
He was 15. Yeah, it would be third place. He was 15 behind Lisenby, and Lisenby's now up to 14. So he wouldn't have enough points to get by him, but definitely could overtake the third spot here if he stays where he's at.
Yeah, Jared Darling's still in 4th. I don't think that's going to be enough to get by Lisenby.
Now, if John Barry can get by Darling, Ariati would take over the third spot. So right now, if I'm Jared Darling, I am not letting John Barry past me no matter what.
Yeah.
That's really the guy you're racing right now.
Well, not very many battles going on. Cody Lama is now coming up on Aaron Smith, but this is the white flag lap right now. 1 lap to go, 2 miles for Freddie D to bring home the win here tonight, leading 82 laps out of the 100. Wow, what a performance by Freddie D. I wish I had an onboard camera with him. Doggone it. Oh well, here he goes. Into turn 4 for the final time, and coming out of the corner, he's got the checkered flag in sight and brings home the win here tonight for the season finale for FTRL at Michigan. Congratulations to Freddie D. Man, what a race, huh?
Yes,
Ariati
sir.
second, Zoltan Hergzeg third. We'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot to cover tonight about all the points and the payouts and everything. So stay with us. Don't leave, please. All right, we
All
got the
right.
winner with us here, Freddie D. Holy smokes, what a dominating performance here tonight at Michigan.
Yeah, that was kind of unexpected. Michigan is not like one of those tracks that I look forward to. I just kind of showed up and did how I've been, just try to do my best. So surprise me.
Well, man, if things could have been different throughout the season here and you wouldn't have dropped out of the Gold Cup, I know you had a couple of really terrible races that kind of cost you that Gold Cup, but man, I'll tell you what, you would have been a factor down here at the end. It would have been really fun to see how that would have shook out.
Yeah, it was just with work, the holidays. It was really busy. I work in retail, so I needed to prioritize work, so I couldn't make some of the races, but I think
Right.
I would have done okay if I was in the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, congratulations to those guys that made it, and who won the championship. Congrats to that person.
Well, we're not sure yet. Jared said he would be doing the final tally on everything, and he'll pop in here in a few minutes, but we'll have to wait on that. But man, I'll tell you what. Well, you knocked this season pretty good here, and I know you guys are going to be off till around May. Are you going to return next season, Freddie? I hope.
Yes, of course. I'll be here. As long as it works with my schedule, I'm always down to race, and I always enjoy racing with these guys.
Yeah, I know it. Well, it's been a really great season for the first season. Great turnouts every week, and a lot of really good talent. Boy, what did you think about green flag to checkered flag? No cautions here tonight. That really set the tone for you to pull away.
Yeah, I just had a good start position. I didn't get into any trouble at the beginning, and I just kind of let the race come to me. So it was from the front, it was kind of a nice race. I'm not used to leading races, so that's a good thing to get used to. Like,
Well, I think if Femi wouldn't have had some issues there, I think things might have been different. But it was just a unfortunate thing for him that he had nowhere to go to miss that and T-boned and got a lot of damage on the front. But if he had been up in the front, you guys would have been battling, no doubt. So that would have been fun to see. Well, anybody you got to give a shout out to for your season here, Freddie?
a shout out to Jared and Anthony Emery for putting up the league and organizing everything and having us all come together to have a fun time here every Tuesday night. And shout out to you guys in the booth for doing an awesome job on commentating this racing and broadcasting the show. and shout out to everyone who showed up throughout the season and raced clean.
Heck yeah, man. Well, everybody in chat congratulating you. So go celebrate that win, Freddie. And we'll see you back next season. I'll see you before that, but we'll see you back next season. All right?
Yeah, see you then.
Okay, Freddie. Thank you. All right. Dwayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Ariotti, man, you did everything right this race except bring home the trophy, but you can't complain about second place. You pretty much maximized the points over the competition, especially with some of the guys who were battling for the Gold Cup having some issues here tonight. So you have some potential to gain some spots there. What are your thoughts about how the season unfolded?
You know, I thought I had a pretty good chance of winning tonight. Michigan is one of my better tracks, and the bigger the tracks get, I've always thought the better I am as a driver. But I can't say I thought the race was going to turn out this way tonight. You know, kind of worked my way up front towards the top three there, and I was really starting to get frustrated when I was trying to get by Cody. And I thought I was, getting a little bit disrespected there, kind of getting squeezed on the inside line, and then Cheney got by me. And, once you start losing your momentum, your car, you're just going backwards. So it was just really frustrating there at the start of the race. But, it kind of like Freddie, I just let the race come to me and just did my best. And that pit stop, I'm not sure what happened to Cody there and how it really kind of cycled out, but worked my way to second. And yeah, just had nothing for Freddie at all. I don't know what he was doing, but he had some nitrous or I don't know, put some or something, man. I'm not sure what happened, but he's just pulling away. He was just a class of the field tonight. But, like you said, can't complain about second place at all. This field is, just really competitive, and it's been a fun season for sure.
And coming in second here tonight, that's got to give you some momentum heading into next season. What does that do for you, and where's your mindset as you look to come back in May?
I think kind of like the majority of everyone who's raced here this whole season, you just want to look at where you can improve on, and I think it really gives you confidence of how you've done throughout the season. Just kind of look at where you started and where you finished out, and I really got to thank Jared for putting this league on. It was kind of a long break there with Nork being finished and SRA kind of being on a little bit of a hiatus there, so I'm really thankful that Jared kind of put this on and we had something to do on Tuesday nights. It was really a lot of fun.
And we definitely enjoy watching it. All right, well, we'll let you get out of here and await the final standings. But before we do, who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Well, again, I got to thank Jared and Anthony and Tony, all the guys who helped put this league on, and all the drivers who showed up every Tuesday as much as they could. And I got to thank you guys for broadcasting on Tuesdays. This was one that's going to be fun to go back and watch.
Where'd you end up?
All right, well, congratulations on second. And
This different league?
all right, Rudy. I don't think we have third.
No, Zoltan is not here, but we do want to congratulate Zoltan for pulling out of third place after starting 24th. So that was pretty cool. Great run by Zoltan. But we do have Jared in the booth here with us, and I'm going to get him on camera for you guys. But hang on here a second. We'll get him in here. He's going to kind of fill us in on who got the points here tonight. So, Jared, take it away.
Yep, points are updated. Obviously, it was kind of not too sure with the trouble with Femi tonight, but Femi does hold on to win the FTRL Cup Series Championship this year by just 10 points. It was 22 coming in. He won by 10 points over Justin Lisenby, second, and then I got third. I beat Ari by 1 point for third.
Wow, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so Femi will win the championship, and then it's Justin and myself, and then John Barry will be our Silver Cup champion.
Awesome.
He beats TCB by 1 point for the Silver Cup championship.
Wow.
And if Femi, are you here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, obviously I know you had some really terrible luck tonight. I really would have hated, honestly, to see you lose it like that. So, but yeah, obviously a great season, 5 wins you had, and you did what you had to do. And just thank you for your commitment to this league and coming back and making this fun with everybody. And congrats on your championship and $150 also to you. And just congratulations and anything you got to say about your season, man.
Gotta thank you first and foremost for bringing the league back. Like I said, it's been so long since I ran an FTRL, and even way back then I couldn't run all the time because guys ran during the week. But it's cool to be able to be an FTRL champion. In terms of the race tonight, that was something.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to start racing, pretty much. Just taken out by dumb things. But
I have a feeling, yeah.
in terms of the season, it was pretty fun. I felt like I maximized the races where I didn't have to leave in the middle of them, and so that it was just a solid season overall.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's again well deserved, and glad to honor you with a championship. And congrats once again, and again thanks for commitment. And hopefully you can make it back next season and come race out. And hopefully next season's even better. And makes a little bit of changes here and there, and try to get a few new people, some really good guys too as well. And obviously it was a pretty competitive field this season. And congrats again, man. You absolutely deserve it.
Thank you.
I mean, I got to say one thing, man. I'll tell you what, I bet your heart just come right up in your throat when I forget who it was you hit, but there was just no avoiding it. I mean, they got loose and you tried to go left side to miss them, and it was the wrong, it's a 50-50 shot. You go right or you go left. You went left and that was the wrong way to go. But man, after you got that damage, I bet you thought, oh man, my championship's over.
It was Tony Hildebrand. So I saw him bonsai the corner, and I literally saw it coming. So I was checking up from the center of the corner, and he just ends up flying all the way left. So I mean, I don't know what else I could have done there. Like I said, I saw it coming, and I took evasive action, but he somehow found me. But I mean, Justin made a mistake on the very next pit stop, so that kind of balanced everything out. But
Right.
I it's not that I wasn't happy when it happened. I was just like dumbfounded that at what just occurred. Like not even like me getting hit, just like me seeing how that wreck ended up. I was just dumbfounded. So I literally sat there just like staring. So, but it worked out in the end.
Yep. Well, congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
All right, Jared, you got the Silver Cup winner there, don't you?
Yes, I do. John Barry, you here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, of course, you didn't make, we made a lot of changes with this, FTRL comeback season, and made it a gold and a Silver Cup. You unfortunately had some bad luck, really, to not make the Gold Cup, but you do win the Silver Cup and $50. So congratulations on that, and just kind of tell us about your season. You had a few close calls for maybe getting a win, especially Kansas, if I remember right. Just kind of talk about this season and everything you got to say about this season.
Season started off pretty rough. I had a pretty, my regular season honestly was really, really bad. Got wrecked out a bunch. Had some races that were some wrecks that were my fault, and some just wrong place, wrong time. And the Dager race, the second Dager race, I had to leave, wasn't able to finish, and that kind of screwed me out with going in the gold. But Silver Cup, TCB, he put up a big fight. He's improved a lot this season. He's gotten a lot better. And I look at Silver Cup and at first I don't have to worry about it. I got it. Then TCB started driving he's been driving good, but he was running really good during his second part of the chase. So ooh. But I got a little bit lucky tonight. Had actually one of my better runs. I went my third top 5 this season, which I feel like I should have more, but I had except that but I'm not a big fan of driving these cars. Just you get behind somebody and everyone's in one big line and the arrow push, and it's they're okay at short tracks or plate tracks, but again, I'm not a big fan of them anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, I do want to thank you. Same with Femi. Well, actually, really all the drivers. But I mean, I just want to thank you for your commitment and everything for this league. And I know, obviously, you took a break from Newark, and that's kind of the reason I brought this back. And ended up making it a successful season. And just, thanks for, showing up every week, and you're deserving of a silver cup. You're probably deserving of being in the gold cup, at least. But at least you had something to race for and go and went out and win it. So congrats, man. You definitely deserve it. And a good season and good run tonight, too. I was really driving hard to hold you off there at the end.
Yeah, thank you. I was that last couple of laps, like I didn't know how much of a gap I needed on TC, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll start driving like really, really hard, and made it a little bit of a gap, but ran out of time, and I think I ran out of tires too.
Yep. All right, well, congrats again, man. Good job.
Thank you.
And then, Rudy, if you don't mind, I have a few more things to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. No, I just first, I got to thank a lot of people. First of all, the viewers out there, everyone that comes and watches these things and watches us out here, race and stuff. I really appreciate that. And Rudy and Dwayne, thank you so much for broadcasting these races. And hopefully we put on some good shows. And I think we did. I think we did a good job. Yep. It was a really fun season. I think it was. I will even admit it was way more successful than I thought it would be. I was a little nervous about doing it with the cup cars and everything, but it was a lot of fun. And I can't thank the drivers more than, obviously, I mean, they make the league what it is, and we have some really good people and a good group, and it was a lot of fun, and their commitment coming every week. I mean, we only probably had 3 races maybe with less than 30 people this year. So, I mean, that's just amazing. So I got to thank everybody that comes to the races and puts on the show that we do. And a big thank you to Anthony Emery and Tom Mercier for everything this season. I could not have done it without them. They are champions too. I mean, man, I couldn't have done this without them. Anthony did so much, and Tom adminning these races and keeping things under control. And I think we ran this thing pretty damn well. So I'm pretty happy about it. And just another quick shout out, because I know he's not here. Justin Lisenby did get second in points, and he does win money for getting second. So I just want to make sure I congratulate him for that as well. And I think I'm good. I think that's it.
All right, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great season. No getting around it. I can't wait to see.
And we
what
will be back. We
Yes.
will be back. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I tried to tell everybody we'll be moving to Wednesdays, which I think that was such a calculated, thought that you guys had put into that, thinking about, the Coke series on Tuesdays. I think that was such an important, important thing.
It's important
to
to have those guys racing too. We need the competitiveness. And oh my gosh, I forgot to thank you, because he's Freddie. Good job in the win. I don't know what the heck you did tonight, but you freaking kicked our butt tonight. Good job on the win tonight.
Pure luck, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get lucky.
Yeah. Good job.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. And we're going to run down through the final results here, and we'll get the heck out of here. Thank you, Jared.
Yes. Thank you again, both of you.
Okay. All right. Freddie coming home with the win here tonight. Ariotti finishes second. Zoltan Herzeg third. Jared Darling fourth. Man, really close there. Dwayne, man, I'll tell you what, it was coming down to it. It was getting to be a nail biter there. John Barry fifth. Daniel Falkingham sixth. Alex Warren seventh. Anthony Emery will finish eighth. Will Klein ninth. And Elijah Gracia 10th. Wayne?
Spencer Owens going to bring it home 11th. Terrell Baker 12th. Cody Miller 13th. Justin Lisenby 14th. Howie Briss 15th. Sheldon Lockey 16th. Scott Shire 17th. Hayes Booth 18th. 19th is going to go to Bobby Cheney. And Aaron Smith is going to round out the top 20. He's the first car one lap down. Rudy?
All right. Cody Lamas 21st. Chad Oxendine, disappointing finish for him tonight. I finished back in 22nd, was really big for that championship. Spencer Madden in 23rd. Tom Mercier 24th. Josh Robin 25th. Femi Olat wound up finishing 26th, but still clinched the championship here tonight by 10 points. So that was pretty amazing run. I think he thought his championship was over, Dwayne, but man, it stuck with him. So good job by Femi. John Williams will finish 27th, Cole Freilich 28th, and Tony Hillbrands 29th. Well, congratulations again to Freddie De La Rosa, and especially I do want to kind of get up here on Femi Olat. Femi Olat will be the new the champion here for FTRL, so I wanted to give him a big shout out and congratulate him on that. I kind of really thought that his night was going to be over, and thinking, because I didn't know how the points were going to shake out, but I think he did a fantastic job of doing what he could do with that car with so much damage on it.
Yeah, he did a really great job. He never gave up, stayed out there, never got the caution that he was looking for to try to get back in this thing. But I think that's just a testament to these guys and how they run. And we've seen great races all season long. And I look forward to the next season. It's going to be a lot of fun, going to be a lot more great racing coming up. So stay tuned, folks.
Yes, I agree. Well, thank you so much, Dwayne. And folks, thank you to everybody that stayed with us and listened to them interviews. I think it was really important for you guys to hear, and just mark that on your calendar that they will be restarting back up in May. I know that's quite a ways off, but I'll try to keep you guys posted throughout the season here, and be going to Wednesdays in May. And we'll be back here on MaxspeedTV TV. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate that very much. All right. Well, folks, that'll wrap it up here for tonight. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.